Kevin, can we force Senate Leader John Thune to pass the Save America Act or resign by boycotting his big donors? Money talks, politicians walk. Yeah, I like the way you think, Kevin. You're very strategic. I've noticed that in your posts, and very practical, action oriented. I have mixed. So it's, you're very clear, and I'm going to get kind of kerfuggled here. Perfect word for kerfuggled, garbled. I don't know who to blame. Ultimately, do I blame the 4 senators who are disgruntled, narcissistic assholes who hate you and me and the whole MAGA base? They hate us. They would vote for Gavin Newsom before they vote for JD. And I've seen it. I've seen these neocon-like figures actually openly say that. I'm sorry, with 2020, if it's JD, the neocons always try to hold their vote, hold you hostage to how they're going to vote. It's never worked, or it used to work maybe, but it doesn't work anymore. And while they're telling us that we have to hold our nose and vote for whoever their candidate is. I don't know if I need to blame them, because they're the ones that are holding it up. They're not even voting to have it put into reconciliation. They're the ones who are preventing it from getting put into a reconciliation bill, where it could just be 50 votes plus one tie break. I don't know whether it's to blame them or to blame Thune, who doesn't seem to know how to play politics. Politics is all about leverage, right? It's all about power, and power is about leverage. And what is leverage? Leverage is having something that other people want. And what Thune is, and this is what Trump is really leaning on him for, dude, you need to figure out what the hell do 2 or 3 of them want and give it to them. It's the carrot. Or what are they really freaked out over? The stick. And now, again, 3 of the 4, I think, are leaving, but it's the stick. You've got to put either the fear of God in them, or you've got to fulfill the lusts of their flesh, whatever it is. There's a leverage to get. It's politics. There's a leverage to get them to do what they need done. And Thune hasn't figured it out. So I guess I just thank you, Kevin, for me working. Yeah. So in the end, it is Thune. It's Thune's job. He's Senate leader. It is his job to get these people on board, and he hasn't. So do we go after his donors? Yeah. So you're going the stick route, putting the fear of God in him. That would be a good idea. Absolutely. Again, if we're going to go before the American people in August with a really awesome, first time ever midterms convention, we've got to show a winning strategy here, and Thune is holding that back, and so whatever we can do to pressure Thune, I think we need to do. But I'm beginning to wonder, he's just not that. A lot of people say, oh, he's just a neocon, he's trying to thwart Trump. I'm beginning to wonder, no, I don't see that, because he's seeing his own rhinos go down, right? Tillis is gone, and what's his name? Cassidy, Bill Cassidy in Louisiana is gone, and John Cornyn is gone. And so he's seen plenty of his rhinos getting crushed. So I just, in the end, it'd be interesting to see what Lindsey Graham would say on this, because Lindsey is basically, for right or for wrong, again, I'm not saying it's a good thing, right? I'm being descriptive, not prescriptive, but Lindsey tends to be the soul of the Senate, Republican Senate, and he can figure out pretty much how to get everybody to get a Murkowski to vote a certain way, or even a Mitch McConnell or something. But what Mitch McConnell is doing right now is just so incredibly petty. Same with Tom Tillis. It's just so incredibly petty. It's really a big FU to the MAGA movement. And it's very sad. But anyway, yeah, in the end, I think anything we can do to pressure Thune to try to rise to the occasion would be awesome. Rock Dog, Dr. Steve, how could California have those discussing new districts if the SCOTUS ruled that gerrymandered districts for party and race are unconstitutional? Well, yeah, it'll get struck down, but it's California. Blue states will continuously tell SCOTUS to stuff it by bringing by having case after case after case brought forward to them by virtue of just their recalcitrance. We see it with gun control. I mean, look at New York and gun control. How many times does the Supreme Court have to strike down New York gun control laws, blue laws, or Illinois blue state gun control laws? How many times they have to strike it down before at some point it seems to me that the Supreme Court is going to have to hold them in contempt of court in some way? But this is just beginning, and so that has to do with Clay decision and all that with the Second Amendment. But not Clay. What am I saying? The DC. There's a C that goes with that. Somebody versus DC. So I don't know. This is a brand new one with this was the Clay decision. That's what I'm getting all mixed up. The Clay decision with the redistricting and racial standards. That's gonna have to play itself out. I mean, but yeah, they're certainly recalcitrant. That's for sure.